No, I'm so conscious. I didn't know. No. Coaching is what I do, and coaching is personal development, and it's for people who are looking to get more out of life. It can be for people who want to achieve more in life, feel happier. I'm very interested in how each of us views success. Now, you can have success every single day. It's that moment when you acknowledge something. I did that well, I feel really good about it. Coaching can be for any kind of human condition, and I personally think that everyone should have a coach because it keeps you on track, keeps you vital, and it keeps you enjoying life. And that's what my business is all about. Yeah, Stephen Jobs, the guy behind Apple Computers and Pixar films, said that if you look back in your life, you can join the dots. And there were signposts already telling me that the thing that's waiting for me at the end of all this would be coaching, but I didn't see it at the time. And I'd always had an interest in finding greater meaning in life. And then a couple of people close to me had big traumas. Someone I loved very much died. Another friend tried to commit suicide. And I decided when I was in Birmingham being a journalist to become a Samaritan. And that was voluntary, and I did that for about 5 years. When I look back, all those years on the telephones with extremely desperate people were a landmark for me that led on to me following up coaching later. And when I was made redundant from a newspaper, probably 10 years ago, I used a coach to help me get freelance work. And she did help me. I ended up writing for The Sun and The Mirror and The Daily Express and The Independent on Sunday and She and Red magazine. And it was when my coach said to me, well, you've got your goal. You wanted to be a freelance writer. How does it feel? And I said, I really hate it. She said, right, I think we need to go back to the drawing board. I said, I think if you retrained, you'd make a great coach. And she said, what if I suggested that I take you on as an associate? Would you follow the coaching? And I said yes, and true to her word, she did, and I trained properly for 2 years and became a coach. And it was the best decision I've ever made because it was like coming home. Fantastic. The great thing about a coach is we have no agenda. We want what they want. We have a very neutral stance, and that for some people is extremely refreshing and liberating. People want to change their careers, they want to follow their big dream, want to write a book. There's lots of people who want to pursue their creative sides because, oh, you're an accountant, there you are, off you go into the world of accountancy, but actually I want to be an artist. So when they get to 45, 50, what's that like? Who are you going to tell that to? Well, you can tell that to your coach and they'll help you explore that. That's fantastic. And I have to say, it's a great privilege to have people share their lives with me.
So the book's arrived. So thank you very much.
Oh,
All your help.
how lovely.
Helping me get to the point where it was possible to make that.
Wow, how exciting. Oh, look at that. Yeah, and it can be the great things such as someone's written a book or got promotion, have people who've set up businesses and doing really well, and they say thank you so much for giving them the confidence. And I'm just a catalyst, of course, but sometimes it's just the small things. It's like the client who says, I was able to like myself when I went to a party. I was able to say no. Those are the things that really make me buzz because, you know, it's fantastic that people achieve these great things, but it's on the day-to-day, it's making the changes, real, proper, sustainable changes for that person for the rest of their life. And it's so small, it's a small little switch that they have done for themselves. They've just let go of something and they're able to be more confident or ask for more or say no more often. Those are the real sort of great moments for me. My book, Find Your Dream Job, which was written with a client. She didn't know what she wanted to do next in her career, and what was amazing about her is that she was willing to try on new things, and I think we should all be willing to try on new things. We often get into a sort of tunnel vision with our lives, and I always think, a bit like Jamie Oliver's always saying, try something new today. She went out one day and went to the Chiswick Farmers Market and said, I'm really interested in all the stories of the people who sold their produce there. They seem to have fantastic lives. These are people who are doing their dream job. I'm really interested in how they did that, how they found that making honey or making cheese or selling this was their thing. And I said, maybe you should write a book about how you do find your dream job. And she went and interviewed lots of people, and I said, and if you write the book, I'll do the coaching notes. And what was great is that she ran with it, and you know, who knows what comes out of a coaching relationship, and that's what came out of it, this fabulous book. What's great about the book is they're real people telling, these are not the Richard Bransons and the Anita Roddicks, these are real people who were stuck in a dead-end job, or that someone's husband walked out on them when they had 3 children, she didn't even know how to pay the mortgage, pay the gas bill, change a light bulb, and how she went on to find her dream job. The man who was nearly having a nervous breakdown, that he was stuck in finance for so many years and hated it, and became a wine grower and a tour guide. And that's what inspired us. Sarah and I were really inspired by that, and we thought it would inspire others, because when I work with people, I always ask them, what inspires you? And most people say hearing how other people have done it, and the book is full of that. And one of the greatest privileges of being a coach is that I grow alongside my clients. If you shine, if you allow yourself to have whatever it is that you want, that you're aiming for, your goals, you unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. If you do it with good intentions and you're successful and it beams out of you, others won't envy you, they'll follow you, they'll want what you ordered. My small success moment was at school. I was very, very unsporty, ran away from sports day. I just decided to start running 2 years ago, and I used to run to the first park bench, and it took me about 45 seconds and I'd be out of breath. I run for an hour a day now, and that's taken me 2 years, and that is my success today. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's quite a popular. Champagne goes with many foods.